Hey.
Hello!
Hello and welcome back to Onioncast.
You guys should have just kept it at me going, hey.
We're not doing cold opens yet. That's episode 5 and on.
Wait, what episode are we?
What?
We're on 4.
Oh.
What's a,
A cold open.
what the fuck is a cold open? I guess I don't know what a cold open
A cold
is.
open is like you just
a cold
start,
and it's open.
It's like starting it in the middle of something.
Oh.
Like fucking if we started it and I went like breaking news, chimpanzees broke out from the fucking zoo, like that would be it. Like
Really?
not saying hi or
Oh.
greeting the audience at
Oh.
all. Just immediately throwing them into the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Chimpanzees are
Episode
scary.
5 and on.
I don't-
That's what we're gonna do. This
This is already a train wreck.
Hey, you know what?
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
Part of
We
it,
can work with it.
part of today's episode is we're talking about stuff we're going to be doing.
Yeah. Do we want to just get right into that?
We can. Everyone's ready to talk about that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, we still have to introduce ourselves. Isn't that like a main thing that we do now?
Yeah.
So I'm Sam.
I'm Brett.
I'm River.
And I'm the sexy one.
No, that's Carlos.
No, Carlos
Yeah, that's
is
true.
the
Carlos
sexy
is the
one.
sexy one. I'm the.
We have.
Man, this
I'm
is
the funny
Charles.
one. I'm the funny one.
He's got like the hair.
You're the one.
I'm gonna throw this fucking cube at you.
Give me my fidget
Anyway,
back.
we
No!
have
I dropped my markers.
we have Carlos again with us.
I'm basically your silent protagonist.
Yeah. You also look up memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our resident meme expert.
Like a protagonist.
It's like the Rick and
Like
Morty
a
butter robot, and it's just like, what is my purpose? And I'm like, to look up memes. And you're like, oh my god.
You pass butter.
If he wants to, we'll have Carlos on whenever he wants.
Yeah, you can just chat whenever the fuck he wants. He kind of just hangs out with us.
Yeah, he's not like relegated to just the computer
Yeah,
guy.
Am I
He just-
being heard okay?
You're a little low.
Alright. Well, Carlos just hangs out with us. What were you saying?
he's not just the computer guy. He's here to talk to.
He's also
Oh, yeah.
our friend.
I'm also the guy in the chair.
Yeah, got in
We're
the
all
chair.
in chairs.
He's like, fuck.
Explosion of laughter. It's always good. All right.
We are fucking great at this.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
episode
can I
4
tell you
already.
the cool thing I learned about soda that I just reminded myself of? Because I
Sure.
opened a Sunkist. So, Coca-Cola hired engineers back in the day, sound engineers, to figure out how to make the cans pop like that. So when people hear that shit, they'll want a Coke.
Huh?
Really?
That's
Yeah.
actually really
That's
interesting.
wow.
See, you don't just talk shit and hear us talk shit on Onioncast. You also learn things.
Yeah.
No, we talk shit.
No, we do.
We mainly talk shit though.
Look, we talk shit, talk crap, talk things around the world, and whatever floats our boat.
That was a great sentence.
Yeah. I'm doing great, guys. I'm
All
doing
right.
great.
So we've been
Really
discussing.
weird energy today.
We've been discussing things on how to make our podcast better, and one thing we all kind of agreed on was
Improvising.
improvisation is always good, but
We've been doing that.
Oh yeah, it works.
Mission
all we've been doing.
It's always been
Yeah.
doing.
Where's my
One
Kit Kat?
One thing is like a movie discussion where were we all gonna watch the same movie or different movies?
Same movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
we
we're all
watch
gonna
it
watch
together.
the same movie, and then like I think it would be good if I at least take down notes on shit to bring up in discussion, and then we discuss it right after we watch the movie. Another thing that Charles and I discussed, and then we brought it up with Sam, was music and
Onion jams.
Yeah.
Onion jams.
Onion
So, like,
jams.
I agree with you. I don't.
Not crazy about the name.
That-
It'll grow on you. I promise.
I'm not crazy on it.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's
I wasn't there.
'Cause,
The
For
like,
name is non-negotiable.
Because we didn't like name the movie thing.
yeah. It,
We'll
that was
come. We'll
just-
find one.
It was only because I was thinking about like things to put onion in front of, and I thought about onion jams, and I was like, hell yeah, let's talk about music then. That's the entire story behind onion jams.
What a story.
What a story, Mark. But another thing was books are just narratives in general.
Which just
and-
gives me an excuse to talk about fucking manga and Homestuck.
after our fucking however long discussion last night about
I think
Homestuck.
it was like 2 hours. And then I made you guys take a quiz. Which actually isn't. I told Charles when I was driving him off, that's not like the legitimate quiz. there's like a longer, more in-depth quiz to like tell you what your troll symbol would be, and like your aspect and your what moon. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
In a
like,
good way or in a bad way? Or
It's,
is it just
it's a
weird
very
in general?
long personal quiz.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also we're just gonna do what we always do and talk about video games. And just that's not gonna be like the entire podcast. It's just like a general outline to give us at least some structure. But yeah, that is really it for that topic. Does anyone want to add to that?
I just want to say that was a very eventful podcast. Great job, everybody.
All right, good job.
Let's go for Boba Fett.
All right.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett
All
movie,
right.
not coming.
Six-minute podcast. All right,
That
great
was
job.
great. We did a great job on that podcast, guys.
All right, now let's go to the next episode, which is
Okay.
part 2.
What's
happened?
Abby?
What's Abby?
Yeah.
Abigail.
All right, sorry about that. We had to stop for a little bit.
Technical difficulties.
It'll probably just seem like nothing happened, but I had to pause the recording for a second. What were we even
What are
talking
you laughing
about?
about, Sam?
Charles said something racist and we had to take it out.
What? No, I didn't.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
That's.
I didn't.
It wouldn't have been intentionally racist.
I mean, it wasn't racist. I didn't say anything.
I know, we were just looking up like consent.
No one thinks I'm
recordings.
racist.
No,
God
Charles,
dang.
you're not racist. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you for the confirmation. What the fuck were we talking about? I guess movie, the subjects, the structure, still.
You finished the structure and then kind of just stopped from right there. But
Okay. I like how not even like 3 minutes and I've already forgotten about this shit. But yeah, does anyone have anything they want to bring to the table today?
Who's at the fuck? Fine, whatever.
So anyone want to bring anything to the table?
I don't know. I'm drawing.
Didn't you want to talk about something?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just wanted everyone to talk about like things that they're excited about that are coming out in the next.
And what are you excited about?
I'm
Start
excited
us off.
for the new Stellaris DLC, the Megacorp DLC, because it looks really cool, and I love Stellaris. And
You want to explain to the audience what this entails?
okay, so for those of you who don't know, because I mean, I'm not sure how popular Stellaris is. Stellaris is a sci-fi grand strategy game where you take over the universe or the galaxy, whatever. And this Megacorp DLC, Carlos, look at the Stellaris Megacorp DLC that's coming out.
Great job. Not even prepared for his own segment.
Nope.
Jesus. All right.
That's why we have him.
Does anyone else have anything they're excited about?
I'm not done talking about my thing. Carlos is looking it up.
Well, while
for me.
he's looking that up, we can get started, or at least mention something else.
there's been a few games that have come out recently that that caught my interest, and for the first time ever, I'm actually gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's Distant Stars.
Well,
Well, I mean, a lot of people are going to pay
Yeah.
it for the first time ever because it's coming out
Yeah,
or
but
came out.
I never got into the series.
the genre has not really captured you.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's to me it's hard to find a good Western game out there.
There aren't that many, really.
Yeah.
What about Red Dead 2 makes it pull your interest over like the first Redemption or Revolver?
I think to me it was more there was more story and more world to it compared to the other ones.
Okay, so like it looks like there's less just empty spaces, stuff that is actually filled in.
Yeah. And more I like John Marston, and he's a great character, but I feel like his story wasn't complete. I kind of wanted to see his actual gang, like what he did with the Dutch Vanderland gang.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I think we've actually
Guys.
briefly mentioned this
What?
in previous episode.
The Megacorp DLC
lets you build game studios that have nanotransactions.
But anyway, yeah, we talked briefly about like the direction the sequel is taking, and we've discussed that point. I do think it is something worth exploring, but not like necessarily to structure an entire game's narrative.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I had been worried about, because what really can you do with that aside from just like, hey, we're gonna go rob trains and then kill people?
Yeah, I can see.
You don't know who Tim Curry is?
What? How do you not know Tim Curry?
Have you seen the original It miniseries?
No.
Have you seen Home Alone: Lost in New York?
Yes.
The
Oh, okay. I know who Tim Curry is.
Nigel Thornberry.
I know who Tim Curry is. Yeah. Okay.
The one place that capitalism hasn't touched yet, spice.
I know who Tim Curry is.
I fucking love that line.
I wasn't putting the face to the name.
All right.
Talk about a cutaway.
Not with names.
That's just this podcast.
Yeah.
When we mentioned Wild West games, Sam, you had a weird look. Was there?
I did.
Was it
He always has a weird look.
Well, like, because what Charles and I, like, discovered, or we were talking about, like, a week ago or some shit, where it's, like, technically the Wild West didn't end until, like, the 1930s.
Oh, well, it didn't even end up until, like...
1940s.
Yeah, like the late
it was
40s.
like Wild West, boom, World War II.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So, technically, L.A. Noire is a Wild West game.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Wait, isn't it in the 50s? Or is it in the 40s?
L.A. Noire is
L.A. Noire-
after World War II.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like right after. It's
Never
like in
mind.
it's like in like 49.
Yeah.
I mean, Fallout New Vegas tries to do the Wild West aesthetic, even though it's post.
Oh, it's hard. It's a hardcore Wild West
think,
game.
I think a more accurate statement would be a fantastical Wild West.
A cowboy game.
Cowboys, yes. Cowboys and wranglers and like ranches and...
Cowboys.
I love that shit.
Cowboys and aliens.
That
Minus
was
the
a way.
aliens.
That movie is so underrated.
Because it had such a weird B-movie name.
Also,
Yeah.
you had Daniel Craig attempting an American accent.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Here's the thing: my grandfather likes Daniel Craig as an actor, but when he heard the accent, to him it was weird. It's.
I'll be
weird.
honest. I don't even remember most of that movie. I just know it was a fun ride.
I
Have
just
you
know
seen
he
the-
had a wrist cannon.
Have
Yeah.
Have you seen the comic?
No.
Or read the comic? It's way different. It's way different.
Isn't it a prequel?
No.
Oh,
No.
never mind.
Okay, well, fucking... Stellaris.
So yeah, they're the Megacorp DLC lets you build like giant cities, giant planet-wide cities, and then you can start a prison colony. So you just work your prisoners to death, basically,
Jesus.
for the benefit of the state.
So you can make Space Australia.
Yeah, pretty
Space
much.
Australia.
You can make multiple Space Australias, and then you can invest in the slave trade, which I mean, it's space slavery though. It's different. It's different.
Gonna need to cut that out.
What else? Oh yeah, and then you can build game development houses that use nanotransactions. Because microtransactions are too. They're not squeezing
They're
you
not small
enough.
enough.
They're not ball busting enough. What else? And then they give you because it was just announced like a few days ago, so like there's not a whole lot of information about it.
Okay.
But what information I do have is like really cool, and I just really love the game.
Okay.
Period. So like,
Only related because I brought up Space Australia, but I saw something that was like sort of a theory on why Australians call each other mate, and it branches off of like how they cut off the first two letters of a word. So like the British said hello inmate,
Oh.
and then it evolved into hello mate. I thought it was kind
That's
of interesting.
I like
Interesting.
how you were like, this is a theory, and I was like, do Australians not know their own language? Like, I feel like an Australian historian would be like, that's not right. Or like, oh yeah, you got it right.
speaking
on
of
the top.
Australian history, I learned the story of Ned Kelly the other day, and it was really interesting.
He was a famous outlaw, wasn't
Yeah, he was. They were called bushrangers.
he? Yeah.
And
Thank God. I thought you were gonna say bushwhackers. That's like an actual term, but like it still sounds really dirty.
But
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
and so he was, he was the kind of guy that he treated hostages extremely well. Like he was like a folk hero. He was very Robin Hood-esque.
Yeah, but did he spread apple seeds all over the U.S.?
What?
Johnny Appleseed, Charles.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I was making a joke because you brought up folk heroes.
Oh, okay.
That's the true folk hero.
Yeah. Anyways, and he was eventually hanged for his crimes, but
Didn't they also give him like a suit of armor or something?
no, he made a suit of armor.
He made a suit of armor
out of plows. Like he
Didn't they give him a suit of armor? On behalf of the Australian government, we need to give you the suit of armor so it's harder for us to catch you.
And apparently the Australian police at the time were incredibly incompetent and corrupt, and they just could not find him. Because the people were sick of being mistreated by the government, so they're like, oh yeah, he went that way.
I'm Ned Kelly. No, I'm Ned
Yeah,
Kelly.
or I think if I'm
Like
not
a
mistaken,
weird
something.
Spartacus version of it.
If I'm not mistaken, like something like that actually happened.
Oh my god.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on
Jesus.
The Ned Kelly thing, not the shootout.
I know, but
that. There was a shootout.
Yeah, there was.
Well, yes.
There's probably
but
multiple shootouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ned Kelly got shot in the legs on that shootout too.
Yeah. And his buddies died.
Did he get shot in the knobs?
No,
No.
he didn't get. Actually, he did get shot in the knee. I think that's where he got shot.
There's a weird goblin on the board, and his name is Knobs. That's why Brett made the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think his stomach extends too far out.
I mean, he's a
He's a fat goblin. Of
I
course it
understand that,
extends
but
out.
like closer to the metal part of the board is what I'm talking about. For visual things for the audience to not know.
little fat boy.
He's very fat.
And he's full of soul.
Can I
Look at him
make,
singing there.
Can I actually just... Like, I'm not gonna draw a dick this time.
This time.
The dick's been erased.
The dick is gone.
I'll draw testicles.
Dick be
He's
gone.
drawn.
Oh, okay.
He needs to breathe. He had that's why his mouth is open that wide, because he doesn't have nostrils. His fat Billy and Mandy nose is just in the air.
Hey, Brett, can you pause the podcast for a second?
Why?
Just pause it.
Why?
Just pause it.
Please.
Why? Okay.
Alright, pausing. Alright, so
Charles
we're back.
farted.
Oh my god!
I was gonna do that too!
You guys suck.
Charleston would know that he farted. God forbid people know about a bodily function.
That's why we had to pause it.
Dude, we had to pause
You know,
the
fucking,
video, pause the
you guys
podcast
suck, man.
for a second.
I don't.
That's okay.
Look,
Charles.
people get embarrassed on the time on the
I
internet.
was-
Look at
yeah, it's called editing, guys. Come on.
Because I go in the corner
My
and I
favorite
part
thing
there,
on
so no one hears
fucking...
it.
I don't.
My
See,
favorite thing
Carlos
on
is smart.
Tumblr is when somebody messes something up, like they mess up a fact, and then somebody corrects them, and so the response is, "Dude, knock it off! There are girls on this website."
what you laughing at, Carlos?
That was
Okay.
good. That was pretty good. I'm looking memes now.
Dude,
Yes.
farting's normal. Chill.
It is.
Just relax.
Don't worry,
dude.
Charles. Even girls fart.
Apparently, they're horny too.
Right?
I made Charles watch Big Mouth. I didn't make him. I was just watching Big Mouth, and he was watching too.
Just because that's how Charles inherently works.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like Big Mouth, I don't like the art style, but you just gotta watch it in front of him, and he will also watch it.
I'm not. I can't.
He was
even
also
contest
sick and probably didn't want to move, so it was
Yeah,
like
that's-
the only thing that was catching his attention.
That also played a part.
Non sequitur to another. I don't know. To another tangent.
What are you guys excited about? What are you excited about, Brett?
Smash.
Smash.
Trying to avoid. I still don't know if that leak that happened was fake or not. It was the leak involving the Grinch for some reason. I don't know. I only have that much context too. I didn't see it. I don't want to see it.
I don't think the Grinch is in Smash.
No, the
It's
Grinch
not.
isn't in Smash.
It's probably fake.
It's probably a fake, yeah, because one guy I watched stream mentioned something about Banjo-Kazooie, and I don't feel like Banjo-Kazooie will make it in Smash. I don't feel like Microsoft will get their hands off of him. But yeah. Other than Smash,
Soul Calibur.
eh.
I mean, Brett's not big into Soul Calibur to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for the potential of a season 2 of DLC for Dragon Ball FighterZ
Is that about it?
that I can think of right now. Yeah. DMC 5.
Are you gonna buy that $8,000?
No.
What do you
I'll-
get with the $8,000?
You get his jacket.
You get Nero's
half
jacket
of-
and Dante's
No,
jacket.
no. That's not how that works. $8,000 gets you Dante's jacket. $7,000 gets you Nero's, and $6,000 gives you V's or whatever the fuck the third guy's
Oh,
name
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name.
You don't get the entirety of the jacket either. You just get the top half.
Jeez.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
just the top
Because
half?
it's
So it's
they-
not a
they have,
trench
like,
coat.
trench coats.
How much is the fucking jacket?
It's like a designer leather jacket.
It's not even designer.
Oh.
Heck,
It's what they used in motion capture.
Oh, okay.
It has no designer to it.
That's cool.
But no,
The most I would spend on it is like the $70 for the
Game.
for the extended edition that gives you the Mega Buster.
I mean, Saints Row 4 had a freaking huge edition that was like,
Did it come with a dildo?
you know,
it might have.
It's-
one of them was like what for $500? I don't know, like it's way more than that. I know.
Okay, but how many people bought that?
No one did.
Exactly.
Exactly. I
And
think
these are Japan only.
that makes sense.
That was
Okay.
like the thousands of dollars I said was converted from yen. So
okay.
What about you, Sam? What are you excited for?
I don't know. I'm not excited for anything.
Okay then.
That's not a joke. I have nothing to look forward to.
That's-
I'm poor and I can't buy things. I'm
Yeah.
excited for my own work. That's it.
Well, that's good. That's a good mentality to
That's
have.
fair.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I can't afford to buy the Megacorp DLC, but I'm still excited for it.
Well, I'm
It just
happy
seems
that
irrelevant.
I'm fixing things in my life right now. So
Yeah, that is yeah, you are fixing things. He's
No,
working on
no,
it.
that's not what I'm.
I
aiming
am
at.
getting like a
It's-
stare from Sam, and I am.
It's because it's not the best to talk about personal issues.
I know,
in a
I know,
public
and
podcast.
I'll just leave it
I
at
wish
that.
I had like a function in my brain that my eyes can flash red to be like stop.
I know. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm leaving.
Because
it
Like
at
they
that.
say,
Because
stop.
my eyes are green.
I know. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Leaving it at that right there.
All right.
And they're a very beautiful shade of green, Sam. I hope you know that.
All right. Well, now I'm uncomfortable.
I'm also
Charles,
now
you just
uncomfortable.
made that. You just.
I'm Chie, and I'm uncomfortable.
Remember what I said about making things gay?
Yep, that's my job, dude.
Like, I'm bi, so it's kind of fine, but also at the same time, you're my friend, and I don't appreciate this.
I'm not allowed to just compliment my bros on their eye color?
No.
No.
Well, I'm not allowed to just
Look,
smack my
bro.
bro on the ass. Maybe
No.
Look, bro,
feel.
I'm not gay or anything, bro, but I would definitely fuck that ass, bro.
It's not gay.
Not
if
gay
it's a
nothing, but
bro
I would
job.
totally suck your dick.
Just giving you bro some bro jokes.
Bro shot.
Bro down with your bro.
We've reached that part of the podcast where we all just fall apart.
I think I'm usually the one that fucking starts it, too. Because I make Charles laugh, and then everyone else is like, what'd you say? And I say it louder, and it just spreads. And then I'm, like, kind of not laughing.
Alright, getting us back on track. Do we want to get into the topics that we have written down?
Sure.
Go for it.
Do we want to start at the top of the list? Or just
We already
pick one
talked
at
about
random?
fetishes.
Not
We
really.
didn't do it in the
No,
podcast.
we
Didn't we?
didn't. No.
Not in the podcast.
Oh.
I mean, we don't got to. That's, like, episode 5 or 6. So.
Right after a cold open.
Yeah.
We got Netflix
We just-
shows.
That's what the cold open is.
We got
Yeah,
Hold
there
up,
we go.
it just opens
I'm
on.
like,
yeah,
oh.
so like if it's a trap, it's like it's only like 8% gay.
Anyway.
I mean, I stick my penis in a beehive.
And that's why I like getting my balls smashed.
Oh, thank God I
I'm
was not
gonna go back
listening
to
this.
drawing whatever I was drawing.
Let's talk about our movie thing, because that's probably what we're gonna do next podcast. Like, what movies are we looking into?
Hardcore Henry. That's the one we're watching first.
Josh still
I
hasn't given
made
my
that decision.
hardcore Henry.
You're never gonna
You're
see
never getting
Josh.
that.
I'm never
Yeah.
gonna get that back. so.
Unless you like,
It's on Netflix. Who
unless
cares?
you go to
I
his
bought
house.
that movie for $20.
Yeah, unless you go to his house and like take it.
Go kick his ass. Sam will come with you.
You say
Sam's
that.
just shaking his head.
Sam, hold him down.
Sam's just gonna be
I
like in
don't
the truck.
want to. I'm gonna warn Josh. Actually,
what's happening right now.
That's fair. I know we had mentioned we need to watch Neil Breen movies. Because Jesus Christ,
I
Neil
saw
Breen.
the fucking best of the worst thing.
It's so
It's
good.
so fucking good, dude. I think you know what? I think he might be the most genius director of
Really
all
though,
time.
yeah.
Like in human history, the best.
Double Down is a modern day masterpiece.
Oh,
It really,
actually,
it's
I
our
figured
generation
out-
Citizen Kane. It really is.
So I figured out which one we have to do because your movie sucks. Did fuck? I already forgot the titles.
Something.
Yeah, the one with the rock. Not Dwayne. The one where he has a rock and he's magical and like he cures himself of some disease.
Okay.
It's the one where he spills the fucking coffee and
Yeah,
everyone's
I
like,
think-
"Oh, is he gonna spill it?"
I think it was like Troubled Find or something like that.
Yeah, something findings.
Okay, so your movie sucks did that one.
And then
Carlos, can you look up
Red
Neil
Letter
Breen movies,
Media
please?
did the
Did Double Down.
they did Double Down, so we have to do I Am Here now, which is Techno Jesus,
Techno
Yes!
Jesus?
Yes!
or we have to do the new one that came out.
The new one is Double Down.
Techno Jesus.
No.
Did you have one
What
before that?
the
Or after
heck?
that?
It's Double Down.
The new one's Twisted Pair.
That
That's
was
it.
it. That was the one.
We have to do that. Like one of those two.
Techno Jesus.
No, it
is
was
on my mind right
Best of the
now.
worst to Twisted Pair.
I just
That
was
was
they
imagining
did? Yeah.
Jesus in like a tall, floppy striped hat.
No, it's Jesus, but it has like
No, I know that. I'm
Yeah,
just, I'm
but
just
it's
imagining.
Neil Breen.
nano
I'm imagining
ships.
It's Jesus, but it's Neil Breen.
I'm imagining Jesus at like a rave
So
with like
it's
a
Neil
pacifier.
Breen. Neil Breen.
Yes.
I'm imagining just Terminator
What's up?
Jesus
So
right
Twisted
now.
Pair is actually being shown at the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema.
No
Are
shit!
you
Wednesday-
shitting me?
No
No
shit!
kidding!
Wednesday, November 7th. Part
Dude.
Guys,
All right,
we kinda need to go.
We need to.
Like, holy shit.
Wow,
that's actually pretty close to where we.
Yeah.
Wait,
Holy shit. What
Yeah,
day
maybe
is
I- no,
November
what
7th?
what time?
Wednesday.
Is it like a- is it like a limited showing?
7:30.
Fuck, you know what? I
Yeah.
can skip that class.
Dude,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
fuck yeah, dude.
that. I'll skip
Wait,
it for
at
a
what
Neil
time?
Breen movie.
7:30.
Oh yeah, I'm out of class by then.
oh, I
Same.
can't.
Dude,
Yeah.
let's
Guys,
go.
I think we have a
He
plan.
can't go.
You can?
No.
Okay, well, sorry.
Dick move, Charles. Dick move.
It's because, like, you won't have a ride.
Yeah.
Just come to school and then we'll take you.
Wait.
No, he gets picked up at 7.
Yeah.
Well,
You can't tell him to pick you up a little later.
dude, well, fucking,
Okay.
I'll pay for it. How far do you live? I'll pay
Yeah.
for a cab or something.
I live in Lytle.
He lives like outside of town.
That's like 45 minutes.
Okay,
40
not yellow cab. We'll do like a
An
Lyft.
Uber.
You want to discuss
Uber or
Lyft.
Lyft? Okay.
You want to discuss locations like on a podcast? Rick?
We're just giving general locations.
Oh.
He said his town though.
Yeah.
Well, he
That's
said
still a
Lytle,
general
it's not-
I
location.
guess.
It's not like an
How
address.
big is your town?
It's like a small town.
3 houses.
They also don't know what state.
Why would
Or
anyone
even
come
what
hunting for
country.
us? Come
Okay.
on.
You're
You-
right. They totally don't know that River actually lives in Lytle, South Africa.
Exactly.
That's actually my dream home.
Near the Alamo Draft House.
I wonder what state that might be in.
Look, alright? It's not my fault he mentioned the
We
city.
didn't even have Alamo Draft House where I'm from, and that's still the same state.
Jesus.
Well, it's because... I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because it's just giving out more hints.
I'm looking up all his movies he's made, and I see 3 of them that just show the same face shot.
Yeah.
Over
He
and
has like
over.
3 expressions.
He
He's
really
the best
does.
actor of our time. Really.
He's also the best director.
He's
Dare I say he's better than Tommy Wiseau?
That's
he's
why.
a tour de force.
That's why in like all like the credits, it's just Neil Breen, Neil Breen, Neil Breen.
He's a
Because
tour de force.
Doesn't he also
he can
edit?
do everything.
Doesn't he also edit his movie?
Actually, I
think
think it's
so.
somebody else. I'm not even joking. I think somebody else edits.
It might be somebody else.
Maybe.
It's like Alonzo.
You're
or
asking
something.
him way too much for him to be able to do all of that and edit at the same time.
That's very true. A god can only go so far. But yeah, if you,
His movies are less movies, more documentaries.
on his life, yes.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
I remember that.
We'll talk about it after the podcast. But yeah, Neil Breen. fucking Kung Fury. That was another one we were
yeah.
gonna watch.
Dude.
That wasn't my choice. I was saying we can do that as like a practice because it's
Yeah.
only 30
Thank
minutes
you.
That'll be our dry run.
long. My choice was Scott Pilgrim versus the World,
Yeah.
which is like a better version of Kung Fury. Not better, but I mean like quality wise, because it's still 80s video game weird karate.
Yeah,
But stop it!
But
You don't
does-
actually know what I mean.
but does Scott Pilgrim have a song by David Hasselhoff?
No,
Mm?
but
That's
it
what-
was
that's
directed
what
by
I thought.
Edgar Wright.
That's pretty close.
Ooh.
That's pretty close.
They do this one thing where like in the fucking
Dude, I've
comic
seen
books, one
Scott
character. You read the fucking comic
Yes,
books?
I've read the comic books too.
Cool.
All of
Hey,
them.
Good
Charles.
to know. You
Hey,
know who
Charles.
might not have? The audience.
Hey, Charles,
well,
shut the
good.
fuck up, because I haven't done either. And I would like to learn.
I like boobies.
There's a guy in the
River.
comics who will go like, you know, I heard the movie was better, and there's a fucking part in the movie where the guy is in the back and he goes like, actually the books were better. And then there's like one of my favorite things Brian Lee O'Malley does is he fucking so the original comics are in black and white because it's supposed to be like a manga feel to it, and Ramona's hair constantly fucking changes, and like because it's in black and white he puts like author note. Ramona's hair is actually supposed to be red. Anyways, and then like because they released colored versions and it's all like almost the same except it's colored. And then there's that box and it's edited to be like, yeah, the joke doesn't work now because the book is colored.
Wasn't Ramona's hair like blue in the movie?
Yeah.
It's blue, green, and red
Oh, okay.
depending
It
on
was-
how far in the
no, it
movie.
was
It's
pink.
red first, pink, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking pink. Blue, and then it's green.
Okay.
It's I only said that it's fucking pink because there's a fucking I forgot what it was. It's like Project Runway or some shit. And one of the judges is coming to like a girl and he's like, "Oh, let me see the dress you made." And then she's like, "Oh, well, you see it's this nice salmon color." And then like it's like some guy's being interviewed and he's like, "Salmon, please. It's fucking pink."
Alright.
Also with the Ramona hair thing, because there's Edgar Wright does something called the Cornello trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and At World's End.
Yeah.
And the color scheming is red, blue, and green. And so Ramona's hair color fits the order of the movies that came out.
Huh. That's really interesting.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
Don't jazz hands at me, Carlos. I take that as a threat.
Threatening jazz hands. That should be a thing.
They're real.
They're real.
It's when you know you're gonna get in a musical themed dance.
Fight. River, did you have an idea for a movie?
West Side Story.
Yeah. No, that's Snap.
Or do you need time? Yeah.
It's not
Actually,
fun.
I
Yeah,
got-
you're right.
I saw Upgrade for the first time.
Oh, is that good? It looked like.
I
it was
have
really
to
good.
say, I am blown away how they took it.
I was half expecting you. I was blown away at how bad it was.
I was gonna say I was so disappointed.
I did too.
Yeah, that was
And I was
the
gonna
one.
be like, River, you're almost never disappointed in things.
No, it was
Things change,
good.
Sam.
Like
People change.
I was like, holy, like I wasn't expecting it to be a. But I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just good.
Well, maybe you'll learn how to explain it when we review Upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Upgrade is pretty much hardcore Henry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
It's
like,
not in the same.
but
point
it's
of
not in a
view.
first-person view, and there's probably a little bit more story.
I probably won't get sick.
No offense to Hardcore Henry, I fucking love that
Hardcore
movie.
Henry barely needs a story.
I know it doesn't need it. It's so great.
I mean,
It's got a great story, really. It's about love and loss and betrayal.
And
Anyways.
not being stopped.
And never don't stop
played
me
by
now.
played by a very awesome actor. I can't say his fucking name every time. I can't say it.
Who's the guy that played Hardcore Henry? Carlos.
He's
You're up.
he's on District 9. He was the main
No,
character.
you're not looking for the guy who played Hardcore Henry. You're looking. Just look up the main
the
actor
other guy.
for District 9.
Yeah, the other guy.
That was the guy
Shocking.
that did. That was the guy that played in Hardcore
No.
Henry.
No.
No. He wasn't Henry.
Oh.
He was the guy that helped Henry.
Yeah, River just likes
Oh
the actor.
yeah.
Yeah,
Charlton Copley?
Sharto Copley.
yeah.
There we
Yeah.
Who's the guy that played Henry?
No one. It was like 6
go. It was
guys.
just a bunch of stuntmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, there were 6 guys.
They had a GoPro on their face.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember some behind the scenes footage of like them
I thought it was
showing the
just one guy.
shots of the stuntman doing it, and I was just like, holy fuck.
I remember
Like, it was
getting
really
sick
impressive.
at the movie theater.
So I went
Good script.
when I went and saw it in the theater. Like I was starting to get drained, like near the end. So I was like, "Oh man, is the movie gonna end soon?"
And then
I'm
he
kind of
fucking
getting
does the
sleepy.
adrenaline
And then he takes the adrenaline shot, and it's like, "Yeah,
Never mind, I got an adrenaline shot.
That was literally
perfectly
them
timed, too.
injecting
The
the
audience.
movie into overdrive.
Because they
really
use
was.
their usage of fucking "Don't Stop Me Now" is like the best way they could have done it.
Yeah.
It really
Have you
is.
seen the music video?
"Don't Stop Me Now."
No, not that one. It's the guy who made Hardcore Henry made a music video that was all first person.
Which one?
Uh,
what's the
let me
song?
we got Carlos.
What the fuck is I know what
Just
it
look up
is.
the director and like the music video.
You can do this.
Bad motherfucker. Bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker music video. Look
That
at that,
sounds
please.
like a version of Hardcore Henry
Yeah.
that wouldn't be
Yeah.
allowed in theaters.
Hardcore Henry was barely allowed in theaters.
It's like what the fucking original title for Powerpuff Girls was. the
Whoop-ass girls.
And then I was like, I don't know why Todd McCracken thought he could go to Cartoon Network and say that his show's name is Whoop-ass Girls.
Whoop ass girl.
Dude,
Really?
Powerpuff
That's what
Girls
it's
are
called?
awesome. Let me just say, like,
I
fucking
think it
love
was a
that
lot
show.
more like edgy too. They
Holy
just
shit.
made it little girls because it was Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bad motherfucker. Yeah, that was the name that he did.
It was violent and funny, and I loved it. It was a great show.
It was
I-
Violet.
Violent.
Violet.
Who said Violet?
Well, I'm not good at enunciating words.
I'm not good at words.
I'm not good at words.
I
Words are
haven't-
hard.
I haven't decided a movie for or my choice yet.
I picked for you. We picked Hardcore Henry again.
That's not how this works.
No, you picked Hitchhiker's.
Oh yeah, I picked
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I mean, I figured that would be something you would pick.
I've never seen it.
I know, that's why you
Yeah,
would pick
so
it.
you thought wrong, motherfucker.
It's a good movie, and you should watch it.
The rule is though, if you recommend the movie and you've already seen it, you have to do research about it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
fuck Hardcore Henry then.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we like all have seen Hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, I was joking. Don't
Um,
go wow. I was joking.
But
Do research.
there is another idea.
Wow.
Wow.
That's old.
Woody Harrelson.
Memes
not
have
Woody
no
Harrelson.
expiration
Woody
date.
Harrelson.
Yeah, dude.
Really don't. Did you look
There's
up
another
that
idea.
motherfucker?
Yeah, I found it.
Can we play it on the podcast?
No.
No.
But
The music might be copyrighted.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can watch it without the sound. There is another thing where like maybe just one of
there
us
subtitles?
plays through a game at the and like gets to certain points in the game, and then we all discuss it
Sorry.
start it over.
during,
He's just stretching
during the
right now.
podcast. We haven't exactly figured out the logistics of that because games are expensive and they take a while to complete.
Especially certain ones that have been in production for quite a while. Quite a long time.
That's not what we mean.
I know, but like,
By complete, we mean playthrough,
yeah.
Yeah.
not finish making the game.
I know.
We're gonna make a game? What?
No.
No.
If anything, I'm making
Like-
a game. You all can just go off.
I would say I would
polite
love
way
to
to
play
say
Red.
fuck off.
I would love to play
Go
Red
off.
Dead Redemption 2 on the channel, but it's gonna take a long
I
time.
don't even know when we're ever gonna do
Yeah.
Let's Play.
Yeah.
I know.
Still waiting on them thumbnails.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you don't even need, just make like one.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know,
I'm watching the music video. Chill out.
I'm watching a music video with them, and I'm just getting reminded of Super Hot.
Super hot.
I actually had that game.
Hot.
Actually, you want to know what movie made me really sick?
What?
That, like, I had to leave the theater? American Ultra.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It must
Oh
have
my
been something. Alright, first off, I didn't like American Ultra to begin with, but knowing the guy behind it, I don't hate it. Because I understand. Because, like, my friend and I went to go see it, and we were like, fuck this. I'm pissed that I paid for this, and we left the theater. And I was getting sick because of how they did the blood. And I'm not even that sick about blood. Like, I'll watch violent movies. But I was like, fuck this, let's leave. And I think around the same time, the Man from U.N.C.L.E. came out, and I remember enjoying that movie. And then I remember reading the guy's tweets who directed American Ultra, and he was complaining about it, and I misunderstood what he was saying. And then when I saw him on Red Letter Media, he got his point across, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, was it Max Landis?
Yeah, that Hollywood isn't gonna make your movie unless it's based off of something already done, because they know that sells.
Right.
Because it does. Like,
It's very true.
it's the nostalgia factor.
Kind of like with the Black Klansman.
What? What's
No.
that based off of?
It's based on
Real
a
life.
true event.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what you meant? Okay.
It's like
okay.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Oh.
like remakes or reboots.
Okay.
Rees.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
It's
Plenty
I
of
think
great original ideas.
Exactly. That
that
was
was
the
that
point.
was
Out there. No, I know.
Lance's
I'm just
point.
saying, like that's.
I
I'm
think
just
that
reiterating
also
it's
extends
bullshit.
to other forms of media like games.
Look
I know,
at-
but when you say that's bullshit, I have like
Look it up. Like, look at
kinda need
upgrade.
to-
Like,
I don't know.
That
This
was
thing in my
something
brain
which-
is just like to tell Charles.
think so?
I
Or no?
understand that it's bullshit.
It's
We'll get
not
over that.
purely
No.
derivative.
Mhm.
It takes inspiration from other things.
Okay.
I don't know fully about it. I've only watched a review on it.
Wait, what?
Upgrade. He's trying to say
Yeah,
that it's
it's
original.
very
It takes a lot from other things.
I'm trying to think
Various
about
sources.
because I remember seeing the trailer for it and it reminded me of something. You know what it reminded me of, and it's kind of stupid. The Dead or Alive movie, because there was the guy that had the sunglasses that had everyone's fighting style in it, and all he had to do was put it on, and he was like fucking invincible.
Can I just make a comment about the glasses thing for Dead or Alive? Like, could they have at least tried something different?
No.
No?
No,
It
because
was the
glasses look
2000s.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was Eric Roberts, who I've met, and he's a nice man. I
What
met him
about
at a
him? Sorry.
con. Eric Roberts,
What about him?
the actor, he's a nice man.
Who did he play?
We was talking about Dead or Alive, and he's the villain in it.
Oh, he played
Oh,
Donovan.
yeah.
He was also the
Did-
villain in the Doctor Who movie, and that's what I was excited about.
Didn't he do the movie because like his kids loved Dead or Alive or something?
Maybe.
Oh no, I was thinking of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The bad guy in the Street Fighter movie.
Of course!
Oh, yeah, because he played in Bison.
Yeah, Bison.
I mean,
Which-
He played Dictator.
There you go.
His name's Dictator, and then there's Boxer, and then there's Claw.
Claw. Yeah. Or I think or Mask.
Yeah, it's Claw or Mask. I almost went Spaniard. Because Vega's always from Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Do you think the audience knows about that?
No.
Oh, M. Bison not being M. Bison, Balrog not being Balrog, and Vega
Yeah.
not being Vega. I forgot, because I know M. Bison was
And Bison
the
was
boxer,
Balrog.
but in America, it's the Balrog's the boxer.
Yeah, because of
Is
Tyson.
Balrog the masked guy in Japan?
That one. Yeah.
That,
And then Vega's the dictator in Japan.
Yeah.
So, and then here it's M. Bison's the dictator, Balrog's the boxer, and Vega's the masked man.
Right.
Okay.
And that's because I don't know why they switched. Why they did the Vega switching that. Oh no, I do. They had to change it from being Bison for his boxer in America because of Mike Tyson. It was too close.
yeah. M. Bison, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So they had to change that to avoid using his likeness or name or whatever.
Even though it's a white dude in a peaked cap.
No.
cape?
No.
No? What?
We're talking about the boxer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black boxer who wears like
in
a jersey.
Japan, he was known
Yeah.
as Tyson.
Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
So we changed him to Balrog in the U.S. so Mike Tyson didn't get upset.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Vega's dictator in Japan, but he's M. Bison here. And then Balrog is the masked man in Japan, and he's Vega here.
it's so confusing.
Well, blame Mike Tyson.
Yeah. And it's entirely Mike
I
Tyson.
blame you, Mike Tyson. So I just watched the
And
bad
now
one.
you're gonna die.
By Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's cool.
Now you're gonna get in his little grill.
Mike, that's George Foreman.
Yeah. He's gonna send pigeons to fuck you up.
Mike Tyson's cool.
Like,
He's
I'm
cool.
gonna, like, drop you off at your
Mike
house,
Tyson
and
also
then, like,
have a-
pigeons are just gonna come get you. And I'm gonna be like, well, whatever. They can,
It was his time.
they can fly and outmaneuver my truck.
Doesn't Mike Tyson also have a cougar or something?
I don't know, probably. He's fucking crazy.
Oh, we had a tiger in the Hangover movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Tyson's cool, though. I like him. He wants Bedman's ear off.
That's why they didn't want to call M. Bison that in America, because he was a violent boxer who cheated.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just watched the Bad Motherfucker music video, and it was pretty good. It was a fun little music video. I didn't hear the song. I'm sure the song was great, but I didn't want to
No,
play
it just goes like, oh yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker, and it's on and on.
That's why it was called Bad Motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't know, Sam. Could have been something else.
I was trying to think about the fucking mistranslation in one of the Street Fighter games.
Wasn't it the Shenlong thing?
Yes!
You have to beat Shenlong if you have any chance against me.
Yes.
And then everyone looked for Shenlong, who wasn't in the game until Street Fighter 4. Or was he in one before that?
He was just Shen. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't his name like Goken Shen or some shit?
There's Goki.
What?
Goki is who trained Ryu.
That's who I'm talking about.
What?
Shen trained Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shenlong though was...
It was a mistranslation.
Yeah,
of...
but when the screenshots came out, they made it look like it was Ryu's master. Because he had a beard, he had the gi.
Yeah.
And then he came out. I guess he was Goki in Street Fighter 4. All I remember is when I had the fucking strategy guide, it told me the wrong way to unlock him.
Yeah.
Like you gave me the right way to get Akuma, but to get him, it was like beat fucking arcade mode with Ryu and Ken and fucking fight him. It wasn't correct, and I had to look it up, and I got pissed.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks.
And that's whatever. The internet was readily available.
But yeah, fucking mistranslation of Soaring Dragon Punch is what led to Shenlong somehow.
I can never say Ryu's kick attack.
Tatsumaki Seppu Kakyo.
Alright. That attack.
It's just called Hurricane Kick.
Hurricane kick!
That's what it translates to. Because I'm a fucking nerd.
Well, I mean, you're like the resident fighting game person.
Yeah. Fuck.
Alright, we're done with Street Fighter.
That's it with the Street Fighter segment.
Let's move on to Mortal Kombat. Just kidding.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to play.
He was also in Street Fighter.
Huh?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed
Way
to.
to segue it,
He was
remember?
supposed to play as.
And he was supposed to be the main guy.
No, he's supposed to play as Johnny Cage.
Exactly, he was supposed to be the main guy.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat was supposed to be Bloodsport or some shit, and then it
Yes.
fell through, and they were like, well, fuck it, we have Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let's just make Johnny Cage a character, and then the main character became Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Because they were the ones who people got attracted to. Not like... I used the wrong word.
Just whatever, it's fine.
What? I like him.
I would smooch Scorpion
Get over
skull
here.
face.
Come over here and give me a smooch.
I have to say, you guys seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
A
No.
while ago.
No.
I refuse.
Why?
Because
You're not missing much.
good.
It's really goofy. And that's
Like-
where everyone's favorite Mortal Kombat song comes from.
Yeah.
Like after fucking...
Annihilation.
No. After Dragon Ball Evolution, I decided to give up on
Oh,
watching like
okay.
adaptions like that.
That's very fair.
Where
Okay.
I can clearly tell how wrong it is. And I'm like, I'm not even. Don't want that. I don't want Geeko again. The only cool part of that movie was fucking Chadwick trying to like gel down his hair, and then his hair just went like, fuck you, and pooped right back up and splattered hair gel everywhere. I thought that was cool, because I was like, that would totally fucking happen to Goku. Chi-Chi would try and put hair gel on him before going to see a teacher or some shit for Gohan, and then his Saiyan biology would go like, nope. And then she'd be like, fuck it, whatever, you got the soup on. You got the soup on. You got the suit on, let's go see Gohan's teacher.
I love how we fit DBZ into this one now.
Yeah.
Fuck segues.
I was going to mention how dumb the Ozaru looked.
I didn't even have a problem with that. I had a problem that it was like the Ozaru was King Piccolo's minion and is evil. And then Goku's like, I'm the Ozaru. And then he didn't have the tail, so it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not at all what happened.
And also, Piccolo
Can I say
looks
Bulma
weird.
looked hot?
Well, you can.
Yeah.
Chow Yun Fat was in there
I'm
too.
not going to agree with you.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Chow Yun Fat was in there too. He was
I liked Yamcha. I liked Yamcha in that movie. He felt like he was a legitimate shitty person
Yeah, it did.
who just got starstruck by Bulma and wanted to help all of a sudden. I think so this is how into the movie I was. before it came out. There were trailers, and there was a scene where Goku tried to go to a party or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
And like these guys were like, you can't go in. And there's this one smaller person who in the trailer is just doing shit, and he's wearing an orange hoodie, and you can see him do like a cool flip. Everyone thought that was Krillin. And then Krillin wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, he wasn't even mentioned.
Krillin's not in the
No,
Dragon Ball
he's
Z
not.
movie?
Because it was
It's
like...
Dragon Ball. Just Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It's an adaptation of Dragon Ball.
And it was really disappointing.
Yeah. I remember getting it. It was like right around the time Redbox started being a thing.
Yeah.
And I rented it and watched it while I was at my mom's office one day. And even like as a child when that movie first came out, like for DVD, I was still like very disappointed.
I saw it twice.
I saw it.
Why?
I don't know. I just went like, I saw it, and then like my stepbrother was like, hey, do you want to go see that Dragon Ball Evolution movie? And I was like, yeah. And then like it didn't hit me until I was in the theater watching like the opening again, and I was like, oh no.
I've made a horrible
I
mistake.
have to do this again. I think it was I didn't want him to see it alone.
Oh, okay. That's
And I
fair.
was like, whatever, dude.
For him to just be wondering, is this what Dragon Ball really is like?
No, he knew Dragon Ball before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for people that was their first foray into the franchise.
I'm sure it turned a lot of people off the series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
I haven't even seen the movie. I know.
I
how
can
bad it is.
appreciate what they did with the Kamehameha, because like as it translates, it's just like turtle wind wave, and in the air it's like just fucking, or in the air. In the movie, it's just fucking airbending.
It's just hardcore air.
Yeah.
I did kind of like the tournament idea that they had. That it was
Yeah.
like in a mountain, and like they invited all the champions in the world, and it looks like an ancient mountain, but then like inside it's like really modern. And I was like, that's kind of what they did. It was like they didn't have it in a mountain, but it had like a bunch of ancient Chinese like doorways and everything. But like as it went on, it was like a more modernized ring, and it got bigger, and like everyone was there.
Yeah.
And it was like a modern festival for it to happen. And they actually translated it, instead of saying Budokai Tenkaichi, they were
Yeah.
like the strongest under the heavens, and I was like,
There was some
clearly
effort.
they knew what the source material was. But then it leads to questions as to like, why can Mai disguise herself as other people?
Do you
Why
think-
is King Piccolo like that?
Do you,
What the fuck was the Kamehameha?
Do you-
That's not how the Ozaru works. Yes, River?
do you think it was like studio interference, like
I think the director came out and he was like, because it's really easy to blame the studio, but he was
Yeah.
like, a lot of it was kind of like me rushing to make a Dragon Ball movie, but a lot more of it was like the studio saying this needed to happen, like Chi-Chi needed to be like the end game romance thing, and like they were like, don't focus on Bulma and Yamcha or anything. Like, they're side characters. It's just Goku and Chi-Chi. Even though Bulma is a prominent fucking character. Another thing I actually liked was Kami House. I like how it was in the middle of the city, but, like, away from it. And then I
Yeah.
liked the design of it. That was fine.
It was more realistic than just being on an island.
And, like, you can't... Like, that actor isn't a bad actor. He's like a good martial artist movie guy.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing I don't like is like they made Master Roshi look too young.
Yeah.
But Johnny,
I mean, it would kind of suck for him to wear like a skull cap and then like a shitty beard and sunglasses all the time.
I mean,
They could have at least given him the
The
sunglasses.
sunglasses.
I'll give props to Chow Yun Fat for
Yeah,
actually
Chow Yun-fat.
for performing. pretty
Oh
well.
yeah, like
Like-
for most of the actors, I will say they did a decent job.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking guy who played King Piccolo ended up coming back in the franchise.
Oh yeah.
I think it was just direction and company was messing things up.
Yeah.
And poor direction.
Look at the Doom movie. Ha.
I
Should have
love
been
that.
Pilaf. That should have been the villain.
Yeah, that was the thing I was gonna bring up. Like, why is Mai working with King Piccolo?
That made no sense.
Where is Shu and Pilaf?
Where's Broly?
Win Broly.
When Broly big screen.
I'm actually surprised they didn't incorporate Broly somehow.
The Saiyans, and then just shows Broly smashing meteorites in space. The Saiyans are coming.
We're gonna jump ahead like so far into the future.
That's what everyone thought the sequel was gonna be. They're gonna immediately go to the Saiyans.
Because there was like some edited photos of shit.
Like the thing is, at that point, I wouldn't even care who played Vegeta because
No one
Chadwick
would
was
watch
not
it.
gonna match that person.
Dude,
He wasn't a bad actor. I've seen him in a different movie and he was a good actor. But like,
if someone
I
were to play
couldn't
a
take
live
that
action
version
Vegeta,
of Goku.
Yeah, if someone were to play a live action Vegeta and match the same energy of that Goku, they would have to be extremely bombastic.
I would say it had to be Jason Statham, but that'd be a very weird thing. Vegeta's only 5 years older than Goku. Jason Statham has like 20 years on Chadwick.
He does a lot of stunts.
Saiyans work differently. They age faster.
Nappa would be The Rock.
No, Vin Diesel.
Yeah. just, it's like, just smaller. Just hits Gohan with a car and Piccolo gets it. It's not, he doesn't even have Saiyan Army. He's just the guy from Fast and Furious.
He's in football gear.
He's still driving a car.
He's still driving a car.
And he goes like, he just hits Piccolo and then comes out and he's just like, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, it still wins. And then like Goku's like, what?
What's it to do with anything? Alright, now that we've had our Dragon Ball sequitur, is there anything on this list we want to fucking...
I can't see it from here.
It was...
I thought horror games said Nancy Grace, and I was like, why?
Do we want to talk about Nancy Grace? I don't know what the fuck to
I
talk
don't even
about.
remember who that is.
She's like a reporter, news person.
That's right.
Who's Nancy Grace?
Just, I don't know.
Like a reporter, news person thing.
Nancy Drew.
Let's talk about... God, there's so many goddamn video game things on there.
There really are.
I thought it'd be a good idea to separate.
I don't.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
I mean, I'm not shitting on you, it's just... I like how Fetish is still there.
Sit right there.
We can talk about... Oh, by the way, my friend who's playing Assassin's Creed really loves 4.
Yeah.
Even though he hates Assassin's Creed 3. He just thought it was really boring, it was really glitchy, and he's like, I like Connor, but everyone around him is kind of stupid.
Well, y'all can talk about Assassin's Creed. There you go.
So what's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
I would actually say it's hold on. Syndicate?
It's like the one I haven't played. I haven't played that or Liberation. Why do you like Syndicate?
I like the whole I like the whole gang fights and everything, and how it was set in London. And I also like Jacob and Evie as a character, because they're like that brother and sister that banter differently on how they should work things and everything.
Yeah, I know it was a great improvement from Unity, because they still used Unity's engine, but they made it so they didn't release it with bugs.
Yeah, I remember playing it Unity, and I was just like, my god. I mean, no offense if you're a developer or anything, but don't rush your games, please. Take your time with them. Like, seriously?
Developers usually don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't think any developers are listening to this.
I know, but
It's for later on, you know, like when we're world famous, you know.
just
Sure. when we're world famous.
Yeah,
it's just
it's gonna happen. You'll see.
Shigeru Miyamoto is gonna be like, we can't rush this game.
Well, Nintendo doesn't rush. As far as
No,
I
they're
can
the
tell.
ones that came up with if you rush a game, it'll come out bad.
Yeah.
But a good game, like
People
a
will
delayed
wait for
game, is a good
good
game.
game.
People will wait for a good game.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't hate Unity as much as everyone does. I
Yeah.
thought the setting was fine. I didn't run into that many glitches. Like, I didn't run into any more glitches than I do in a normal Assassin's Creed game.
yeah.
I was perfectly fine with Unity. I played through it twice, once with my brother-in-law and once by myself, and it was fine.
Yeah.
it's people just like I
People
kind
like to
of
hate things.
yeah, I kind of hate the idea that like, oh, one big person said that, you know, this game is shitty for this reason, and suddenly no one wants to play that game for themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
To be fair, I get like that sometimes.
I know you do.
That's being pathetic.
I'm confirming that you do.
They come back and we're just shitting on Charles.
No.
Yeah,
we're-
no, they're not.
I'm defending Unity because fucking. I was saying the whole thing like that fucking. One big person says like, oh, this game is bad because of this, and then no one plays the game, and they just parrot what that person said.
Yeah.
I mean, I do try to like.
My understanding of that situation
Play
was
game,
that
like-
people were just extremely upset with how buggy and unfinished.
Well, I
looking
mean,
it seemed on
I'll
launch.
admit, like, the face disappearing thing wasn't one big person. That
Yeah.
happened to a lot of people. They were able to record it. But that got patched out really fast.
It did. And it honestly
I think
did.
Ubisoft's biggest problem, and I remember I mentioned this to my friends and they questioned it. They released 2 major games like on the exact same day.
Yeah. It was Assassin's Creed.
Unity on Xbox One,
And PS4.
PS4, and I don't think Nintendo systems.
Probably PC too.
PC as well.
Well, they both came out on the PC.
Oh, okay.
And then Assassin's Creed Rogue
Rogue.
on the PS3 and Xbox 360 because they were in the transitional period.
Okay,
but
so
I
like-
was just like, okay, why didn't you either upgrade Rogue to run on PS4, like they did with Black Flag, or why didn't you just kind of not do that? Because I wasn't gonna say downgrade Unity because that would have made worse sales, but
It's just a situation of them splitting development teams.
yeah. Well, that's not even really it. I think Montreal was doing Unity, and then Ubisoft Montreal.
I know. I'm just like.
The way you said it is
Yeah.
Because I say it like Ezio says it in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Montreal.
Yeah. Oh, Carlos can look it up. Who made?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Not that. Who made Assassin's Creed Rogue and who made Assassin's Creed Unity? Which
don't-
departments of Ubisoft?
I mean, I believe you. I'm not.
No, because I want to get it right.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I was just. The way you pronounce Montreal is weird. to me.
Montreal.
I
Like,
think
I'm sure it's the right way to pronounce it. I just.
Anyway,
it's weird to me 'cause I'm
I also
American.
say Colombia. I don't say Colombia.
Colombia.
I said Colombia.
anyway, now
Anyways.
that Charles has been corrected.
Whoa! Hey, there's no correction.
Yeah, he wasn't even corrected.
I know.
And I wasn't correcting Sam or anything. Like it was.
I'm just making a joke. Calm
It was a
down.
bad joke.
I know. I make bad jokes all the time. That's
Yeah,
just
you
my
do.
life.
Unless your name is Josh.
What?
What?
Josh makes bad jokes.
Yeah.
So,
I think we can stop shitting on Josh for
I
a
know,
while.
I
We've been
know.
shitting on Josh all week. It's kind of mean that he's not here to defend himself.
Did you
Well,
want
that's-
designer or
What?
designer of the game?
Let me
Or
look at
producer?
it.
The company. Which
The
company?
If he was here to defend himself, we wouldn't be shitting on him.
Anyway,
Alright, but that's
a lot.
enough
I
for
think
now.
like the problem with Unity, or at least the people complaining about it, is like they see negativity and they just latch onto it no matter
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what
that's
happens.
just human beings in general.
Right, like no matter if it's like
Oh my God.
fixed or anything like that, they just hold on to it and don't move
Okay.
forward.
Oh my god, they were worked on both. What the shit?
Wait, both?
No, that's Odyssey.
Yeah, what you said.
Unity.
Oh, I think
Carlos!
Because I
Carlos,
saw like 7
you have one job.
Like 7 sections of Unity worked on Rogue, and then 2 worked on Unity, and I was like, what? And then no, 2 worked on. That's Syndicate.
no.
Great game.
Unity.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I get it
It's
right
the
this
United
time.
Syndicate.
Shut up, Carlos.
I like it says Ubisoft.
Syndicate
Ubisoft,
was pretty
Montreal,
fun.
Sophia,
Okay,
and
so
Mobile.
Ubisoft Quebec worked on.
Quebec.
No, it's Quebec.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It worked on Rogue, and then Montreal worked on Unity.
Okay.
Which Montreal usually heads the main games. So it was 2 different sections. I don't know what the main point of doing that research was, but I remember.
You like
I
being
needed to
correct.
do it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up like, I find it kind of silly that there are 2 games currently like came out almost within a year of each other that have Odyssey as like a tagline.
Oh, Super Mario Odyssey and Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
Odyssey.
So it's like, hey, have you been playing Odyssey recently? Yeah, I really like this stage where you get this many moons. No, Assassin's Creed. Oh no, I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, no.
It's also like, what do you think about the story of Odyssey? Well, okay, the Greek epic, Mario Odyssey, or Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I mean, 2 of those are almost the same thing.
Yep.
It's true.
Odyssey's out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Whoever's been playing it.
yeah.
Oh.
It's been out for what? Almost
We
a
talked
month?
about it on one of the podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, like on
Jesus
episode
Christ.
1.
Just for a bit. But no,
I
not
think it was
episode
two.
It was not a bit.
No.
You went on tangent.
Yeah.
It was like 30 minutes of the Odyssey.
I've enjoyed the game so far, and it's great.
A lot of people don't like the RPG approach they're doing. I don't care about the time frame.
Yeah.
Because like Assassin's Creed has always been a historic thing.
Right.
A lot of people just don't care for the RPG stuff that they're doing. I think it's fine.
I think
it's a nice change.
it's a change, but I think the problem is people are used to the gameplay style that they've had and established, and now that they're changing things, people are afraid of the change.
I don't know, when a game says Origins in the title, I just assume it's a reboot.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't expecting it to be like Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Because you said people wanted the style that they originally had.
Oh, and
And I
Origins
was telling
changed
you that it was a reboot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Although I do want fucking Assassin's Creed 1 in that style because I want a redone Assassin's Creed 1 that isn't repetitive
Yeah.
or like the same thing.
I mean, they remastered Rogue and they put everything on there, but I was like, I have it on the 360 already, and it's just, I look at it and I'm like, yeah.
I'm kind of questioning if I still have both my copies of Black Flag because I had it on PS3 and on PS4 because my dad didn't know what game I had.
Yeah.
Because he bought me a PS4 and like my dad knows that consoles don't just come with games unless you're Nintendo.
Yeah.
And so he goes like, all right, I'll just buy him a couple games. He bought me Call of Duty Ghosts and then he bought me Black Flag. And I didn't want to be like, I already have this game. I've been meaning to sell it. My PS3 version, not my PS4 version. Because it looks beautiful on PS4.
Yes, Carlos?
Oh no, I'm just for saying nothing for the past something minutes.
Yeah, you've been really quiet this
How far are
this
we
episode.
in the episode?
106.
Okay, we can keep going for a bit more.
There was a part in Odyssey that I enjoyed where you go back to the modern world for a bit and you see a.
Thank you.
No. Keep going on your thing.
Tell your story.
You go to the modern world and you actually see London and how it's all modernized and everything, and there's just tons of Easter eggs in there, and you actually hear about one.
Come on,
Sometimes I wish we had a visual to this. So the context is Sam took away a fidget cube from Charles,
Which actually belongs to me.
Yeah, but you'd get distracted too. Keep going.
and then Sam turned away from Charles. So Charles decided it would be a good idea to rub Sam's shoulder, and Sam shot out of his chair.
Dude, come on, now you're just being a dick.
And now he's glaring at Charles.
While playing with the fidget cube that he took from me. Come on, man.
There were so many Easter eggs.
I wasn't even making any noise.
It was making noise.
Yeah, you were like, you were hitting it on the table.
Yeah.
Too bad.
It's not even yours.
It's not yours.
Please.
I didn't eat it.
There, River, you can have it.
Thank
It's
you.
yours.
So, in Odyssey, there's a part in the modern
I was
area.
gonna say, where were we?
There's a part in the modern area, and you see all these Easter eggs and everything, and then there's this character that I thought was pretty cool. He's like supposed to be an ex-Yakuza turned assassin, and I was like, man, he sounds pretty cool. Why can't we? Everybody's thinking that we might play as him for the next game, but I don't know. But I thought he was a cool character, and I'm hoping the next series they go to China or somewhere.
They've already been to China.
Yeah.
And also, why would the Yakuza member be in China?
Yeah.
Or Japan. I don't. Well,
Yakuza is
yeah,
the term for Japanese
I know.
mafia.
I know.
In China, it would be the triad.
Not necessarily. There's other things.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay.
The triad is just the most.
They're the,
prevalent.
yeah, they're the most well known. They're the only one I know. What else is there?
I'm not sure. I only mention that because they do not call the person who has ties to Chinese mafia in Yakuza, the series, as a triad member.
Oh.
I think it was like the Omi Alliance. I think no. I
Is
think
it?
it's another.
You're talking about Yakuza, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos. Look up what other Chinese gangs there are.
Yeah, because
Besides the triad.
yeah, there's other shit. We're gonna get fucking stalked.
Targeted by the
Yeah,
fucking
targeted
triad.
by the Chinese mafia. Now.
I swear, I didn't know.
Oh god.
So you wanted the game to be in somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they're gonna take a break from the Assassin's Creed series, which.
What are they gonna work on?
Oh, they are.
They're taking a break. They said we're gonna take a break and try to see where they want to take it next, but they want to take a break.
That's actually good.
That's why they're giving out that yearly content they posted about the launch and everything.
Okay, because they've been doing yearly releases for a while,
Yeah.
right?
And they said they want to take a break from the franchise, so I think it's a good idea to take a break from that series.
Origins came out like 2 years after Syndicate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yearly /
At least I think so.
bi-yearly.
Carlos, look it up!
He's already looking up Chinese games.
Okay, so for Chinese games, I
They're
only
the
see
triad.
is
There's more than just the triad.
triads and the Chinese mafia.
Oh no, the triads are one like section of it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
It's
I don't
not-
mean they're one gang. I mean that's an umbrella term.
Oh yeah. There's
okay.
multiple. Yeah, there's multiple gangs
I
in the
can
triads.
pronounce some of this.
The 14K. You know what? Just play Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, I got that game.
Oh, is that
I have-
is that set in China?
No,
Yeah.
the triads are in it. Yeah, sure.
I have it.
I
Yeah,
don't know
sure.
Who you're using.
Go,
Yeah, I was
go
actually-
play the game.
I actually was gonna play it.
We aren't sponsored by
Yeah,
whoever
those are
develops.
gangs. 21 Boys, Asian Militians, Black Bugs, Black Eagles, Chung Ching Yi.
I was gonna say something really bad.
Ghost Shadows. That sounds so cool.
I'm gonna say it anyways. There's a lot of blacks.
Brett.
There was 2, and
Really, Brett?
You're.
Knobs is pissed.
I'm sorry, Knobs.
I love how like when Brett says racist shit, everyone laughs. When I say racist shit,
No
it's
one
just
laughed. Only River kind of laughed.
I laughed.
I'm drawing a smiley face.
Stop drawing on it.
No, leave Knobs
Yeah,
alone.
leave Knobs alone. Knobs doesn't deserve that.
Knobs deserves better. Look at him. He's just upset.
He's just singing. He's just bearing his soul to us.
He's screaming. What are you talking about?
He's singing.
That's a scream.
Look at that
that's
pose. That is a
that's a
singing
cry
pose.
for help.
That is a no. He is.
So how far are we in this podcast?
About to be 112.
Alright.
Christ. I love how we just talked about something that's on a board without any visuals. We're bad podcasters.
We should take a picture of that, post it, and be like, "Hey, poll: is he singing or screaming?"
Is he in anguish or in joy?
I love him.
What was that, Brett?
I'm trying to think of other
Did you have
shit.
a brain fart?
No, that was me trying to think. The opposite of the brain fart. Why are you staring at me, Charles?
I love you.
Well.
17, I was right.
Huh?
What?
The break between Syndicate and Origins was...
Don't look at my memes.
Those aren't even memes, you're looking at pictures of Bulma. Anyways, despite Carlos's crush on Bulma,
Not crush.
it's 2 years between Syndicate and Origins. So they
Okay.
didn't do yearly releases.
Okay.
At least for 1 year.
Yeah. But it's nice that they're gonna take
I
a break
watched
on
through that.
take
Yeah.
a break on that franchise.
What? I
Nothing.
farted again.
Yes.
God damn it.
I said it. So.
Are we bookending this with farts?
Apparently.
No. I had a lot of cheese today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
You had a
know.
fucking case of-
You ordered it at Mama Margie's, and I immediately looked at it with horror. I was like,
I can't help myself. I
Did
love
you-
cheese.
this room's enclosed.
There aren't even any windows.
Crack the door or something. I'm sorry. Fuck.
I mean, maybe let's break a wall.
River, no.
It's not that bad. Fuck off.
Are you gonna pay for that wall?
No,
Exactly.
It's not that bad.
I know a guy that can fix a
Oh.
wall. in about
Oh, fuck off. It's
What
not
is it, me?
No,
His dad?
no.
My dad's not driving
I don't-
all the way here to do that.
I don't want to be the guy that's known for farts.
It's okay. In the channel me and my cousin did, I burped like in almost every single episode.
Funny fart, man. Why'd you say that in like a? Never mind.
that's like Oni.
That's Chris's voice. I'm just stupid.
Alright, if we don't have anything else, I guess we can just end the episode here. Almost in an hour 15.
I think we've done episodes that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we're gonna watch a movie this week, and then
We'll review it next week.
we'll get started on all that shit.
I'm bored. Hurry up.
Thank you for listening. See you next time.
Toodles! Adios!